Hey, what's up guys? It's me hanging with JK. Today I wanted to show you guys my new look. It's this shaggy beard I've got going on, and it's been a little bit unkept and it's been a little bit crazy. It's coming in, I'm happy with it, but it's also coming in a little bit unruly. And I'm one of those guys who likes to try to keep my look maintained. I know that there's the beard gang out here. We like our beards to be thicker, fuller, longer, kind of all over the place, and some of us like to have it more contained and a little bit more well maintained and kept. So one of the things I got recently is this here. This is the Philips Norelco Beard Trimmer 5500. It's a completely wireless trimmer, and it has 90 minutes of runtime, and it has 40 adjustable length settings. So here, there's a turn dial that you'd use, and it will flip through the different beard settings. And my goal is to try to get this beard maintained and just try to get some of the hairs that are kind of just not going down with the grain, they're kind of shooting out, and just kind of maintain it to a point where I feel like it's contained and comfortable looking without being unruly and unmanageable. So part of the combo package that you get here, you get the beard and stubble comb. You also get a short hair comb and also a long hair comb. So the beauty of this is that if you're into hair maintenance, you can use this to trim your beard, but you can also use it to trim your hair. I'm not sure I'm going to do that today, but in this video, this is what I look like now. So this is going to be the before and after. Right now I'm looking like this. After I use this, my plan is to go through the different settings and find a setting that works well for my needs and use that to find a beard length that works well. So I'm going to unbox this right now and get this out of here and see how this all looks and works. Okay, so we've got our instruction manual here that has all of your information that you need to know. I'm just going to set that one to the side for now. And the star of this show is here. We've got our Philips Norelco beard trimmer out of the packaging here. And what you see here is the wireless, cordless operation. And it says on the instruction manual that you can use this while it's plugged in as well as using it cordless. Sometimes on these types of products, you can't use it when it's, if you've got a dead battery, you can't use it when it's plugged in. You have to let it go through the full charge. But with this, you can utilize it and use it to trim your beard while it's plugged in. And also if it's got a full charge, you can be cordless with it. So I find that to be fantastic, because sometimes when you had last used it, you forgot to charge it, and then you're in need of it and you need to quickly plug it in and get a charge out of it. So this is the beard head, I guess, up here. And so with this turn dial, you can see that as I move it, it will rotate through and the numbers continue to change for various settings. So here it's at a 3, which I think is going to be for like 13 millimeters for your beard length. And then you can keep going. And it has supposedly 40 various settings, and it's simply built into this turn dial. And so as you turn this dial, you'll see that this head will continue to rise. And so the larger the number, so this is a 10, for example, the larger the number, the head continues to go up and away, and that will give you a longer beard length for easier maintenance on that longer length. But then if you want that shorter, tighter beard or that stubble look, you would just bring this dial down. As you can see, I'm bringing it all the way down. It goes no further down than that. And then the head is, once again, right back flush with this. And then you can pop this off. The head just pops right off here, and you can just go and just do any fine trimming with a without the guard on it. So that's super easy to do. And as you can see, it just plugs right into this here. So I'm going to put the link for this down in the description below. They sell this particular unit at Best Buy, And you can also buy it from Philips, Norelco, or any other retailer as well, but I'll put the link down below for Best Buy. So what else do we get in this package? You get a plug. So this plug is pretty much, a lot of my Philips Norelco items all have this plug. You can plug this into the bottom right there, and that just plugs in. And this is also washable in the water as well. So you can take this and put this underwater, take it and just rinse it off and clean it off that way as well. So you get the main unit, and then you also get the long hair and the short hair brush guards as well. So like I showed you earlier on the box, those come in here. And then there's also a little logo slash decal on each of these. So you'll see here, there's a logo here that shows that this is for 10.4 to 20 millimeters. You'll see that one there. And then there's also one here that shows you that this one is for 0.4 to 10 millimeters. So this is the short hair, this is the long hair. You can use this particular unit to cut your hair as well. So I'm not going to opt to do that today, but what I am going to do is going to do a beard maintenance session here, because this beard hair of mine is just getting a little bit long, and it looks well kept for me for the most part, but some of the beard hair is just a little bit out of control, where it just kind of is past my lip line, and then there's some strays that are kind of flying away. So let's get this thing up and running, and let's start trimming out some of this beard hair. Okay, so let's do this. So I've got the trimmer here. I'm gonna start it out at a 3, which is about 13 millimeters. So I'm gonna try to figure out what the right length is for my needs. And I don't wanna take off too much of the beard. I like my bearded look, but I also want to maintain it so that some of the strays are kind of trimmed back and it all is even and flush. So let's do that and see how this works out. And as you'll see here, the power button is right here on the front, and here it blends right in, and it's got a little bit of a textured look, so it's fairly light and easy to hold and handle in your hand. Power button goes on, and you'll hear that the motor is on. So right now we are doing a 3 with 13 millimeters, and I'm going to go with a downstroke to see what actually captures in there, because I don't want to be too aggressive and take off too much hair. I can hear it's definitely clipping hair. I can see it actually falling down on my shirt. So this is actually my safe way of doing it, because I want to trim it, but I don't want to go too quickly and rip off too much of the hair, and then I end up regretting the fact that I went with too low of a number that ended up clipping off too much. It's really going quite a bit. But I can actually visually see it as well, that it's getting the hair exactly where I want it to go. So this actually might be the length I just keep it at all the way across, because I don't want it to be too much of being without a beard. But if you look closely, you'll see it's capturing quite a bit of hair right in there. So fantastic, it's working the way it should be. I don't know if you guys have been subscribers to my channel for a while, but there's a video that I have with me, or the clean shaven face as well. So if you haven't seen that video with the Philips Norelco shaver, be sure to check that video out in the description below, and I'll link it for you. And you can see what my Philips Norelco shaver does when I want that clean shaven look. But as of right now, I'm going with the bearded look. And sometimes you just want to be able to maintain both. And so now I'm going to stop talking, because now I got to do my upper lip, and that's the tricky part. But this thing is getting loaded up with quite a bit of beard hair in here. I mean, I would definitely think that an investment like this is well worth it if you're looking to keep that bearded look and just kind of have it look sleek and sharp and maintained. You can use it to still have that beard, but not have it look too out of control. And definitely a gift for Father's Day or Christmas gift, birthday gift, whatever the scenario might be. I think ladies, for sure, if your guy's got a beard, this is definitely something worth looking into, just to kind of help them out with that look. But if you're that kind of guy who wants to have a thick, long, flowing beard, this can still come in handy, I believe, because you can definitely still maintain your beard and just kind of groom it to the length that you want it without taking off too much. Like my beard, I kind of prefer it to be a little bit closer to the skin, a little bit tighter. And as you can see, my beard is definitely quite a bit of gray in it as well. So depending on what you like and what your look is, you do you. But this is definitely worth looking into for that bearded maintenance that you're wanting to get. So I would suggest, I mean, I can definitely tell that it's doing quite a bit. I'll play around with it a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm going to take this guard off, and it's just simply just popping this thing up. And as you can see, there's so much beard hair stuck in there right now. It's just all over my shirt, which I look like a slob right now with all this hair on my shirt. And then what we're going to do is just, without any guard on here whatsoever, just kind of maintain some of that look there on the cheek. So with that said, you don't even have to worry about the number because the guard is not on. So this is just going to be a straight blade going across your face here. So I'm going to turn it back on and then just kind of maintain like a cheek line that I like to do. So for me, I like to kind of have a line up here that kind of evens out the beard a little bit. And then I also like to try to do a little bit of maintenance with my neckline as well. So I mean, I would say that this is actually a really nice razor and a really nice shaver. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up the rest of my beard. I'll give you guys a before and an after look. And if you've watched the video so far, so you're seeing some progress, hopefully. And then when the end of the video is here and the end product is here, you'll definitely see a drastic difference, I hope, between how I look in the video and the end. So let's keep going with this and let's see how it all looks at the end. So here it is, guys, the final result of my post-shave look. I got this all set with my beard trimmer. Once again, it's simple to use. You just turn that dial, find the length that you want to go with on your beard, adjust it to where you feel comfortable, and you can even taper it if you want that fuller look down here. Just start out a little bit closer up here, just taper it out. It's easy to use and just kind of trial and error with it. But this Philips Norelco beard trimmer is fantastic. I think it's a great idea for anybody if you're maintaining a beard or just wanting to keep a clean cut beard. As you saw in the video, I just kind of defined the lines a little bit here along my lip as well and along my neck. So easy to do, just a more clean, crisp look for that beard. This is the look that I prefer to go with most of the time. And if this is something you guys like, hit the description down below. You'll see the link for where you can buy this, and also check out some of the other videos that I've got. There's another video with me actually using a different Philips Norelco branded shaver, and there's also a Gillette shaver that I've got in another video. So make sure to check it all out. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging with JK.